Welcome to the Mat Mentality Podcast, where the mind meets the mat. This show is dedicated to the psychology of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. This series isn't just about learning new techniques or perfecting your guard. It's about understanding the mental game that drives those techniques, the mindset that keeps you coming back to the mat, and the resilience that pushes you through the toughest rolls. So fix your gi and tighten your belt, and let's roll in. Welcome back to Mat Mentality, where the mind meets the mat. I'm your host, Professor Wallace, and today we're exploring a fascinating concept that everyone in Jiu-Jitsu has heard at least once. Jiu-Jitsu is human chess. But what does that really mean? Today, we're going beyond the cliche and unpacking the psychology behind this idea, what it reveals about how we think, how we respond under pressure, and how we grow as martial artists and as people. So what is human chess? When people say Jiu-Jitsu is human chess, they usually mean it's a thinking person's game. Every move you make has consequences, and you have to stay a step ahead of your opponent. But chess is played with fixed pieces on a board. In Jiu-Jitsu, you are the board, and you are the pieces. You're thinking and feeling, and your opponent is too. That adds a whole new layer. Emotion, fatigue, instinct, fear, pride. It's all there. And just like in chess, there's pattern recognition, strategy, baiting, sacrificing position for long-term gain, and capitalizing on mistakes. But here's where it gets psychological. Jiu-Jitsu exposes how you handle pressure and uncertainty. Pattern recognition. Your brain loves patterns. When you're a white belt, your brain is overloaded. Everything is chaos. But over time, your subconscious starts to recognize common setups, responses, and counters. This is your mind building a mental library of moves. Just like a chess master knows hundreds of openings, a black belt can feel where things are going before they even get there. The psychological advantage? If you're calm, cool, and collected, you think faster. If you're panicked or reactive, you miss things, even if you trained them. This is where mindset training comes in. Visualization, breathing, emotional control. Those aren't just soft skills. They directly impact how well you read your opponent and make decisions. Reading your opponent, the mental duel. Jiu-Jitsu isn't just about imposing your will. It's about reading your partner's body language, energy, and intention. Are they aggressive, passive, waiting for you to make the first move? And then you adapt. There's a psychological edge in misdirection, just like in chess. You fake one direction to draw a reaction, and then you go the other way. Even silence is a weapon. If you're calm and still, your opponent might second guess their next move. Think of how many rounds are lost, not because someone got caught, but because someone got in their own head. Emotional control in the long game. Here's the truth. The best chess players don't play for the next move. They play for the end game. And the same is true in Jiu-Jitsu. The psychology of human chess is about being okay with small losses in the moment if it helps you win in the long term. Tap now, learn, and win later. Concede position, escape, and submit. Control your breathing, control your mind, and eventually, you control the match. The moment you treat Jiu-Jitsu like a series of mind games, of traps, baits, and calculated risk, you begin to experience it on a completely different level. You stop rolling just to survive and start playing to create. That's when Jiu-Jitsu becomes art. So the next time you slap and bump fists, remember, you're not just grappling, you're entering a human chess match with pressure, emotion, instinct, and strategy all woven together. Train your mind like you train your body. Study patterns. Watch reactions. Stay calm under pressure. Because at the highest levels, Jiu-Jitsu is less about strength and speed and more about strategy and control. Well, that's it for today, guys. That's a wrap on another episode of Mat Mentality. If you enjoyed this dive into the psychology of the roll, leave a review, share the episode, and tag us on social media. Until next time, stay sharp, stay humble, and always play the long game.